Long before he entered the managerial dugout, Unai Emery spent nearly 15 years playing professional football. Of the 339 league games he played, most came in the Spanish second division, with Toledo and Racing Ferrol. But what happens if you move him aged 25 to England's 6th tier and then to the Premier League? What impact can he have on a club there? Let's find out. Unai has said goodbye to Toledo, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Now he's playing with Haventon Waterlooville. As you can see, he's the exact same player who appeared on Championship Manager 1998. Whilst his physicals are lacking, technically he's a great player. With corners and set pieces, we'll have an elite player to take them, which is a great commodity at this level of competition. Elsewhere in the team, Gary Holloway is the next best player. In the centre of the park, he's been instructed to look for Emery as much as possible. We're going to go with an attacking 4-5-1. Whilst Emery can play centrally, I think it would be better to have him out on the wing. He's been instructed to play as wide as possible so we can get him into space. He's also been encouraged to run with the ball and get some crosses in. Let's advance to the end of the season and see what he can do. It's May 2009 and the season is over. Emery managed 43 games in all, with a respectable 23 goals and 17 assists. Definitely struck a good balance between goal scoring and creating. These are his full stats. Of the 23 goals he scored, 6 came from the penalty spot. Somewhat surprisingly, he only completed 407 passes during the entire season. Luckily, when he did get on the ball, he was very impactful. On his debut against Fisher Athletic away, Emery scored one of his best goals for the club. Here, with some great technical quality, he beats a couple of players and then blasts the ball into the net. One of the more unusual goals he scored in England here. Straight from the free kick, the keeper's unaware and he just puts it into the back post. His final league goal of the season came at home against Eastleigh. Once again from a free kick, but this time a lot more conventional. He steps up, nice there into the corner and the keeper doesn't even move. In league competition, he finished second for goals and second for assists. But how did Haventon Waterlooville perform as a team? In reality, they finished a pretty mediocre 15th place. Whilst not being close to the relegation zone, they were nowhere near a playoff spot either. With the addition of Emery, they've moved all the way up to 4th place. They scored the exact same amount of goals, but defensively they've improved, conceding 11 less. Of the 59 goals they scored all season, Emery contributed 33 of them. Unfortunately, during their penultimate league game, Emery was injured and would miss out on their playoff semi-final against Team Bath. They went on to lose 3-1 in aggregate, missing out on promotion to the National League. Let's move Emery up to England's top tier and see what he can do there. There was only one choice for which team Unai Emery had to be moved to, and that's Aston Villa. Once again, this is the exact same player. Only this time, he's playing in a stacked team. Back in 2008, Gareth Barry was one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League, and also a regular for England. With James Milner, Villa also had an elite winger, but also one of the most versatile players in Premier League history. This time round, we're going to employ Unai more centrally. Ashley Young is arguably Villa's best player, so I thought it would be questionable to put him on the bench. This time we'll go with one of Unai Emery's most utilised managerial formations, the 4-4-2. With Barry offering defensive stability in the central midfield, we've encouraged our man to get forwards more, make late runs into the box. Let's see what he can do at an elite level of competition. Once again, a year has passed. Unai had another impressive campaign, this time registering 32 goals and assists in 49 matches. His first goal for the club came in a 3-2 defeat against West Ham. Villa start out down the right here with John Carew. He plays a nice ball in towards Heskey. His shot's pushed away, and Emery's there on the rebound with a nice shot into the corner. His play wasn't just limited to goal scoring though. He provides the perfect cross here as it goes over the keeper, and then Heskey's there at the back post. In reality, this was one of Villa's most successful Premier League campaigns. Under Martin O'Neill, he led the club to a 6th place finish and a Europa League spot. Unfortunately, with Emery, things didn't improve. They fell down to 14th place, they scored less and conceded more, and were pretty fortunate to miss out on relegation, just 2 points clear. There was some redemption though. Like in management, Unai seemed to excel even more in European competition. Villa progressed to a tightly fought group in 3rd place. In their final group game, needing a win to progress, Villa would beat St Etienne 4-0. This was Emery getting the second of that game. After overcoming Hertha Berlin in the first knockout stage, they were unfortunately eliminated in the round of 16 by Olympiacos. Despite being on the losing side, Emery did get on the score sheet. Here, Harewood found some space on the right-hand side, a nice ball into the middle, and then Emery with a cute finish. Overall, it was pretty impressive by Emery though, to finish with 16 goals and assists in European competition alone. This time around, he seemed to be a lot more involved in the play, completing 72% of his 1,146 passes. Offensively, he was impressive, but also defensively, winning over 2 tackles per match. Over the last few decades, Unai Emery has continually shown the world why he's one of the best managers in football. As we rapidly approach the business end of the season, I wouldn't be surprised to see his medal collection grow a little bit more. Thank you for watching this video.